Can you just confirm your name?
Elliot.
Okay.
Last name Reed.
First name is Elliot, is that correct? Okay. What's your address?
609 Park Street.
Park Street. Okay, great. Have you been there long?
Yes, I've been there quite a while.
Quite a while. You live alone or you have roommates?
Very much alone.
Very alone. Do you drive? You do?
I don't feel comfortable answering that question.
No? Okay. Do you have a license?
Yeah. Well, let's say yes.
Say yes. Okay. You do have a license. Do you have a car?
I have a truck.
You have a truck, okay. You have a license and a truck, but you won't tell me if you drive. Maybe drive. I'll put that. Maybe drive. Okay. Where do you work? What do you do for money?
I have a few jobs.
A few jobs, okay. Very industrious? Yeah.
Animal control.
Animal control.
I think it suits me very well.
Yeah, it does, okay.
We go along the highway
Uh-huh.
and we pick up roadkill.
Do you drive along the highway?
I don't feel comfortable answering that.
Okay. So you go along the highway. Do you go with another person along the highway or by yourself?
Well, Steve is there sometimes.
Okay. And who's this Steve?
Well, Steve.
Okay.
We could work. We work together.
Okay. All right. So sometimes you're with Steve.
And sometimes Steve's with me.
What are your other jobs?
Well, do you count volunteer work as a job?
Of course, you're a volunteer. Fantastic. Where do you volunteer?
Clown.
Oh, you're a clown volunteer. That's wonderful.
Corporate events.
Corporate events.
Those I'm paid for. The other work is volunteer.
Paid for the corporate events. Think back in your mind in that mental Rolodex of yours, back to February 11th. If you can remember that. I believe you were...
What day of the week was February 11th?
That was February 11th was a Tuesday. I called your boss at Animal Control, Jerry. And you know Jerry.
Jerry's a good man.
Jerry's a great man. He really is. Jerry told me that you were working, but you had to leave a little bit early, you said, for a corporate gig, your side job. Was that one of these? A clown event? Is that what you did at was it around 7? Is that what happened? You went to a clown job? Because February 11th is when everything went down and, you weren't at work.
I was alone.
Oh, you were alone. Okay, so and you weren't at one of these corporate events, which is what you did tell your boss at the time.
Jerry's been on my back.
Yeah.
For quite a while now. He wants us all to work overtime.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Is the pay good?
Pay's all right.
It's okay. But
And do they pay you well, officer?
well, you always want to get paid more, Always get a little bit more. I really want that Jeep and don't quite get enough for that Jeep. My dream is going down to Florida someday.
Florida, huh?
Yeah, someday I want to retire in Florida.
I spent some time down in Florida.
Yeah, I spent time in Florida. What do you think about Florida? You like Florida?
Do you like Florida, officer?
I love Florida, yeah.
It's a little too hot.
To
To balmy.
But you've been
for
there?
me.
Yeah?
I've been to Florida.
Yeah? Were you there on February 12th?
Does Panhandle count?
It does.
Yeah.
You were there February 12th. Interesting. Okay.
It's bright in here, officer. I need to put on the glasses.
Did you go to a doctor for migraines?
Yes, I do.
What doctor do you go to?
Dr. Shelley.
Shelley. They tell you what the migraines, and do you take medicine for them or anything like that?
Yes, they give me all sorts of medicine.
All sorts. Do you remember the names of them?
These are long prescription names, officer.
Oh, understandable. Yeah. So, do you ever black out? Or do you maybe like lose time?
Is an all-time lost. Yes, well, I can't say that I perfectly remember February 11th or 12th.
Okay, this is what I'm getting from you right now. I'm hearing that you left work early on February 11th when the incident happened. You were not going to your corporate clown gig, which is what you told your boss.
I told you Jerry's been riding me hard.
Yeah, but you were alone. You have no alibi. You say you were in Florida on February 12th, which is where you found the body.
I know someone else who lives there.
Oh, okay, please.
Steve.
Steve was with you. Just bring me through that.
Well, I got a call in the afternoon. I usually don't like to carry a cell phone, but I had mine on me that day. Steve said he was in the Panhandle. He was some help with the job. Steve's jobs pay a little better than Jerry's jobs. So I thought I might drive down and take the gig, as it were.
Understandable. You'd want more money.
He'd be at the Pink Flamingo Motel.
Do you remember exactly where the Pink Flamingo is?
In Tallahassee.
Okay, great. And what happened after that?
Well, I called him again. Because we were getting close.
Okay.
Sounded like he was in a little bit of trouble.
Okay.
Officer, I feel like I'm a bit uncomfortable.
You're doing great. Elliot, you're doing fantastic.
Well, to tell you what happened in Tallahassee, I started much earlier.
Okay.
About a week before. Steve told me they were getting a shipment. And it was going to need some help distributing.
Shipment of what?
Steve never says.
Mm.
No,
So you've done this before?
I never asked.
Okay, so this is an ongoing thing.
Well, I have a big truck,
Mm-hmm.
and Steve has things he needs moved.
Okay, and so you help him and Steve pays you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he pays you, you said he pays well, better than your other job.
He pays better than Jerry.
Better than
I
Jerry.
wouldn't say he pays well.
Okay, but better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you're unsure what he's doing.
Well, about a week before, on the 5th,
Mm-hmm.
Steve called me,
Mm-hmm.
said he needed me to move something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I showed up at the storage unit,
Mm-hmm.
as it were,
Okay.
and he had some garbage bags.
Interesting. How many?
3 or 4
3 or 4.
large. Those are lawn and leaf.
Lawn
bags.
and leaf bags. Yes, I know
They make a
those.
rustling when you throw them in the bed of a truck.
Right, and how heavy were the bags?
Well, they weren't as heavy as they were unwieldy.
Do you have any idea what was in the bags?
I told you, officer, he has shipments and things he needs moved,
Okay.
and I moved them.
Were you able to carry the bags by yourself?
Steve helped me load them up into
Okay.
the truck, but I disposed of them alone.
Where did you dispose of them?
Well, Steve told me the place. The gators like the bags.
Also, gators ate the bags.
I saw them begin to nuzzle the bags. I did not see a gator eat the bag,
Okay. So,
but they clearly liked the bags.
did the bags smell?
Smells kind of like this coffee taste. Dirt.
Like dirt. Any guesses of what could be in those bags? If you could just guess.
Well, could have been anything, really. I told you I moved the things and Steve provides them.
Any chance a body could be in the bags?
Well, I told you, officer, it could be anything, really. But I'm not sure I feel entirely comfortable with that question. I think maybe I'd like to speak to legal counsel.
You do have a right to that, but it does make you look a little bit guilty.
Well, I certainly don't want to appear suspicious.
I mean, I don't want you to appear suspicious. So far, your story seems to really add up.
Well, certainly haven't done anything that I would consider wrong.
Yeah.
But just the same, I'd like to speak to a lawyer.
Well, are you sure? Okay.
Free to go now?
You're free to go, and I'm going to be getting in touch, all right?